I have to.
Okay.
I have to. Everything about that movie, everything about it just stood out, popped. Everything, including marketing, costumes, sound, storyline, props, everything they used.
Why
They
are we looking
extra.
at Barbie, though? Why is Barbie
Because of
on our
the
radar today?
cinematic box office achievement that Barbie had all over the world, translated into hundreds of languages. It was just so powerful last year.
So this is coming off of the Golden Globes, am I correct?
Of course,
All right.
the Golden Globes. And yeah, go ahead.
So Barbie made almost 1.5 billion, and that was quite big. So about 1.446, and I didn't finish the movie. I don't know. I tried. I got classics there, and I enjoyed it to some extent.
Well, I'm the only lady
Exactly,
here.
I was going to say.
So
Yeah.
I can say that.
I'll tell you something.
Everyone wanted a Barbie.
I heard so much about Barbie. I heard about the references and
Yeah, of course.
the significance here and there and all the inclusion and all. I tried to see it, but it was just too difficult for me. It was just too much pink. It was like watching, what's his name in his new club?
my goodness.
The Miami club. It was just too pink for me. I wasn't...
Don't jab Messi.
I had to.
Don't-
Yeah, Messi.
don't-
Yeah, I had to like...
What?
I had to switch to another movie.
Let's go to something that maybe all of us might have wanted to, but kudos to Barbie for that wonderful performance, I must say. The Boy and the Heron was for animation, and it took Best Animation in a year that had some very wonderful animations, I must say.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse, which of them?
Spider-Verse.
Across the Spider-Verse, which
I
for me is one of the
thought
best animations of all time.
Yeah.
I still watched it again yesterday, and I can't wait for when Beyond the Spider-Verse, that will be like 2025,
Yeah.
and about how it concludes, But let's take a look at the trailer.
Miracles they're creating from animation right now. That's the only thing I can say.
Yeah,
I
for me,
can't-
I'll look out
so
for this one to
amazing.
see why it won
Exactly.
over the other ones that were nominated.
I'm hoping that it's a storyline because for me, stop-start animation is not exactly... the mystery of stop-start animation has gone with me being a young boy.
A young boy, exactly.
Voltron and all the rest, and we
2D.
couldn't see the gaps in between.
In between.
image.
Okay.
But now, the older you get and more exposed you are to different kinds of animation, especially the modern ones, like you spoke about Across the Spider-Verse, you're
Yeah.
like, stop-start is really not something that I
Yeah.
really like anymore. So I hope that it's about
Yeah.
the storyline, and I'm definitely going to go try see that.
Right.
Robert Pattinson
Congratulations.
in
The big
there,
one for me.
Bale in there, Dave Bautista.
So it was the
in there.
cast then?
Yeah, the
So it was the
cast
cast.
powerful. The voices, the voice
Yeah, the
actors,
voices,
are
yeah.
also very powerful.
That's
right.
it then.
The big one for me, the one that I saw before the awards, the one that I pushed to win awards, was actually a big winner on the day because he won an award for every category he was nominated.
Which one are you talking about?
Beef.
Beef.
Beef. Let's take a look at the trailer and talk about the beauty that is beef.
Low energy drama.
Yeah.
But then it begins to pick up.
Yeah.
And then you begin to play the roles of each of the individuals because at one time or the other, you found yourself on one side or the
Or
other.
the other side,
Road
exactly.
rage is something every Nigerian has experienced, especially Mike times 3.
So, but the thing is that somewhere in the middle, it lags off a bit. There's some places that it might be,
So it was a
okay,
slow
let's just...
burn, and then...
No, for me, it
speeds up.
started well, though. I liked the first act. It started well. It was slow one, but
So
it's
I really
generally,
feel like the Golden
it's a good
Globes
one.
did what they could to make sure they were sincere this year. They were very sincere. It didn't feel like they were trying to fill a quota of Asian versus Black.
Yeah, no inclusion.
And all those things. They didn't do all the whole inclusion thing this time. But everyone that deserved an award seemed to get one.
Seem to get one.
Yeah.
Okay, so big shout out to them, Stephen Yuen, and of course, Ali Wong.
So
But
this
the
one...
big one, a lot of people have been talking about. Many people could not get past
The bomb.
15 minutes, the bomb. And, but the cast was super. I mean, when you talk about Cillian Murphy, when you're talking about Robert Downey Jr., who of course also picked up
An award himself.
So the first time I came across Cillian Murphy was for Batman Begins, where he was the Scarecrow. And as soon as I saw that, I knew this guy was going to go places.
Okay.
Hop, skip, and jump all the way to Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, Peaky Blinders is the, not like, I wouldn't want to say breakout, but I think it's the role that got the world to know him a bit more. And for Peaky Blinders, excellent series, of course, crime, drama, and all of that. Cillian Murphy, Cillian Murphy was just the man.
Every single person who played a character there was a big name artist.
Yeah.
People were expecting that Einstein was going to be played by somebody who's big.
Yeah.
However, they failed to realize that it was played by someone who was actually a big name artist. And this was Elliot Gould. Elliot Gould has been in Hollywood for the longest time. And if you don't know who he is, or if you can't recognize him yet, remember Friends?
Yeah.
He is actually Mr. Geller, father to Ross Geller.
Oh,
But look at him from comedy to
Okay.
full-on drama, the range. That's a big name actor. And
You know
that's why
you know the funny
Oppenheimer was
thing?
banned.
If you didn't watch Friends, please
Wow.
No, Mike.
raise your hands.
No, Mike.
Okay, so this is where we
Let's
close the
let
entire
them,
show.
please let them go.
Let's go
just
home.
Close the show.
I can't
Okay,
believe
let's
it.
not close
Have you
the
seen
show.
Enemies?
No. At this point,
The actual enemies there.
Mike, you